The International Monetary Fund has ended talks with Sri Lanka, failing to conclude a deal for a bailout package for the near-bankrupt nation after 10 days. The IMF has said Sri Lanka needs to whittle down existing debt to sustainable levels before receiving any aid. The discussions will continue virtually to reach a staff-level agreement on the EFF arrangement in the near term, the IMF said, referring to the credit arrangement called an extended fund facility. IMF support will help Sri Lanka get commitments from creditors. The government has made a lot of progress on things which are generally supposed to be in favor of an IMF staff-level agreement. The team had constructive and productive discussions with the Sri Lankan authorities on economic policies and reforms to be supported by an IMF Extended Fund Facility EFF arrangement. The EFF was established to assist countries experiencing severe payment imbalances because of structural impediments or slow growth and an inherently weak balance of payments position. And EFF supports comprehensive programs, including the policies needed to correct structural imbalances over an extended period. Dr. Nandalal Veerasinghe was appointed as the governor of the central bank for the next 6 years by President Gotabaya Rajapaksa on Thursday. Dr. Veerasinghe is a career central banker with extensive experience in monetary and exchange rate policy. Dr. Veerasinghe was promoted as Deputy Governor on 27 September 2011 while serving as an alternate Executive Director at the International Monetary Fund and assumed office as Deputy Governor of the CBSL on 1st September 2012. Our forward march, positive steps taken, sharp increase in interest rates to combat inflation and dampen demand locally and for imports. Removing the cap on Treasury bills rates allows the interest rates to be market-based. Restrictions on open account trading instilling financial discipline, thereby discouraging the grey market. Removing the fix on the exchange rate and once reaching a stable level allowed fluctuation within a specified band without letting it out of hand. Tax increases and allowing price increases in fuel and gas, curb on government expenditure. Colombo news first. For the first time in history, this country's rate of increase in commodity prices or inflation has exceeded 50%. Sri Lanka's inflation for June has been recorded at 54.6% this month. The Department of Census and Statistics stated that food prices have increased by 80% this month. Prices of non-food items and services rose to 42.4% as a result of the current fuel crisis. The rapid increase in vegetable prices has had a significant impact on this. The increase in the prices of other food items, including rice, spices, and grains, and the rise in fuel prices are also the leading causes of inflation this month. Sri Lanka to lift the ban on quota charity. Colombo news first. Sri Lanka has decided to lift the ban on the quota charity. Quota charity is a primary charitable arm of the quota government and was banned in Sri Lanka following various allegations. Minister of Power and Energy Kanchana Wijayasekara tweeted that he met the officials of the quota charity on Wednesday 29th and conveyed that the Defense Ministry has informed the Attorney General of its decision to lift the ban on the fund which was imposed in 2019. New Zealand to host Sri Lanka for a series in 2023. Colombo News First. New Zealand cricket has scheduled to host Sri Lanka for a sequel in 2023, and the schedule has been announced as follows. Tour by Sri Lanka, March 19th to March 13th, first test, Hagley Oval, Christchurch, March 17 to March 21, second test, Basin Reserve, Wellington, March 25th to the first ODI, Eden Park, Auckland, March 28th, second ODI, Hagley Oval, Christchurch, March 31, third ODI, Ceylon Park, Hamilton, April 2nd, first T20, Eden Park, Auckland, April 5th, second T20, University of Otago Oval, Dunedin, April 8th, third T20, John Davis Oval, Queenstown. Colombo, July 1st. Counterpoint. The gazetted draft of the 22nd Amendment 22A of the Sri Lankan Constitution, which will be presented to Parliament in the coming week, is a compromise between the interests of President Gotabaya Rajapaksa and Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe. It is also designed to maintain the stability needed to tide over the current economic crisis and to avoid a referendum. Sri Lanka will allow companies from oil-producing countries to import and sell fuel, the Power and Energy Minister said, ending a duopoly as it tries to overcome its shortage. The state-run Ceylon Petroleum Corporation controls 80% of the fuel market, and Lanka IOC, a unit of Indian Oil Corporation, the rest. Lanka crisis exacerbated by the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Canadian High Commissioner in Colombo, David McKinnon, has said that his government was funding procurement of medicine for Sri Lanka and urgently needed rice stocks for the school meal programs here. He further said that the Lanka crisis was exacerbated by the Russian invasion of Ukraine. In collaboration with the World Health Organization, we fund the procurement of essential medicine and supplies. Hope this video presentation provided you with some current happenings in Sri Lanka for a better future. Stay safe and goodbye for now.